Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, June 3rd, 2015. My name is Cliff Backus. I am the Chief Market Strategist for Push Button Stock Trading, and this is your daily video market review. It's good to be back from vacation, and let's get started. Markets posted a mixed day yesterday on mixed volume. The Russell 2000, which continues to lag and arguably remains in a short-term downtrend, showed strength yesterday in the face of a lower close by the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq. The IBD 50 also closed lower as trading volume eased. The market's in a confirmed uptrend, but our 1 to 6 month timing models are giving us mixed signals. Small caps have been asserting themselves over the past 4 trading sessions and have begun to outperform on a 10-day moving average basis. This is more in character with a confirmed uptrend when small caps generally are more likely to outperform. In fact, crossovers by small caps on the 10-day moving average basis, which happened on Tuesday, have heralded strong bullish moves in the market in the past. The reassertion of dominance by small caps, along with the seeming strength in the Russell 2000, may indicate that the market's ready for another push higher. Meanwhile, our Ramosi swing timing model is neutral on the market. The market continues to be confused here with conflicting signals. We remain bullish for the most part, but as before vacation, we're bullish with a healthy dose of caution. What we're looking at here is Moody's list of 177 industry groups sorted in HGSI, high growth stock investors, by 1-day percentage price change. I think I like this view better than the spectrum analyzer that we've looked at in the past. The reason we look at this is because we want to know where the power in the market is rotating to. Yesterday, the strength in the market was in metal service centers and other wholesalers, material handling machinery, steel producers, steel raw materials, and food producers, our food products wholesale index. Let's take a look at how these industry groups rank on a relative strength basis. Right now, on a relative strength basis, the number one industry is biofuels, followed by biotech, specialty pharmaceuticals, rubber and plastic, and metal service center and other wholesalers. Let's take a look at the Russell 2000. What we're looking at here is the Russell 2000 over the past year. The reason that we're looking at this is because I want to point out a couple of things. First of all, the Russell 2000 appears to be in a short-term downtrend. Yesterday, the Russell 2000 was up while the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq were down, so maybe we're beginning to see a little bit of strength in small caps. Russell 2000 over the past year has respected this trend line, but back in May, we broke below that trend line, and since then, it's acted as resistance. What we're seeing is a divergence in the Russell 2000 from the Nasdaq and the S&P 500. My bet is that the Russell 2000 shows a little bit of strength here going forward and maybe a good place to look in the future. Let's take a look at the Nasdaq Composite. Nasdaq yesterday was down 6.41 points or 0.13%. The index closed at 5076. Trading volume was below the prior day. For you followers of William O'Neill, we are in a confirmed uptrend. We have been in a confirmed uptrend since May 14th. We have 2 distribution days since the confirmation of the uptrend. The Nasdaq right now is bracketed by support down here in the 48-47 area and resistance up here in the 51-20 range. On our 1 to 6 month timing model, the Nasdaq is on a buy rating. Let's take a look at the S&P 500. S&P 500 yesterday was down 2.13 points or 0.10%. Trading volume was heavier than the prior day, but because the S&P only closed down 0.1%, it didn't meet the 0.2% threshold necessary to record another distribution day. Right now, the S&P 500 is on a confirmed uptrend. We have 2 distribution days since confirmation of the uptrend on May 14th. S&P is bracketed by support down here in the 2040 area and resistance up here in the 2135 range. Right now the S&P is trading at 2109, and our 1 to 6 month timing model is indicating a market in transition. I want to take a quick look at 3 stocks. The first is Heritage Insurance Holdings. Heritage offers personal residential insurance for single-family homeowners and condominium owners in the Florida area. The stock is putting in this second stage base. We have a trend line right here. We've seen a lot of accumulation out of Heritage. All of this is accumulation, all of these trading days above the 50-day moving average volume. All of this accumulation, and we've seen one distribution day, or one significant distribution day over this period going all the way back to March. Right now, Heritage Insurance gets a 72% checklist rating. We're in a second stage base with a pivot point of 2280, and Heritage can be bought on a pocket pivot yesterday. Yesterday, the stock traded higher volume than any down day in the past 10 trading sessions. Aggressive traders can buy Heritage here in anticipation of a trendline break and ultimately a second stage base breakout. Jazz Pharmaceuticals is putting in a weak second stage base here. Jazz gets a 64% checklist rating. We have a pivot point of 191.01. And yesterday, Jazz put in a weak pocket pivot as it traded heavier trading volume than any down day in the past 10 trading sessions. Jazz is a little bit more conservative trade, and more conservative traders may want to try it out here. Finally, I want to look at Paycom. Paycom provides cloud-based human capital management software that manages employment lifecycle for employers and employees. The stock's been struggling with this third stage base, but gets a 84% checklist rating and is attempting to recapture this $35.86 breakout. Right now, Paycom is trading at $35.38. We had a pocket pivot in Paycom yesterday, and aggressive traders that aren't afraid to buy into a third stage base may want to buy it here in anticipation of a breakout from that base. That's about all I have for today. If you want to talk about any of the stocks we mentioned today or our market strategies, please feel free to give me a call. Drop me an email or make an appointment. Come by the office, see what we're up to. If you're out of the area, we can also set up a Skype session. A reminder, if you've not already done so, please take a minute to go to our subscription page and subscribe to Push Button Stock Trading. You can also follow us on Twitter at PushButtonStock. Again, my name is Cliff Backus. That's your daily video market review. Have a safe and profitable day. Keep your stops in place, and I will see you again tomorrow. Please stay tuned for our important disclaimers. All the best. Disclaimers. Push Button Stock Trading Video Market Review is produced and edited by Clifford B. Backus. Mr. Backus is a Senior Vice President of Investments, Technical Analyst, Portfolio Manager, and Partner with the investment firm of Ohanneson Liqueurs, Incorporated. Video Market Review is produced solely for the benefit of our clients, friends, and colleagues. Anything written, stolen, and/or plagiarized in this publication is done without malice. Further, the analysis and opinions expressed in this publication are strictly those of the editor and not of Ohanneson Liqueurs Incorporated, its affiliates, subsidiaries, or any of the officers or employees of Ohannes & Liqueurs, Inc. On that note, we submit the following. The analysis, calculations, and evaluations presented herein are based on data and assumptions Ohannes & Liqueurs, Incorporated believes to be accurate. Ohannes & Liqueurs, Incorporated makes no representation that such analysis or calculations are accurate or that such valuations represent levels at which actual trades may occur. This report has been prepared from original sources, except where otherwise noted, and data we believe to be reliable. Ohannes & Liqueurs, Inc., its affiliates and subsidiaries, and/or their officers and employees or their families may from time to time acquire, hold, or sell a position in the securities mentioned herein. Moreover, opinions may differ from one entity to the next. If we are used in connection with the purchase or sale of any security discussed in this report, we may act as principal for our own account or as agent for both the buyer and the seller. Push-button stock trading is dedicated to the education of friends, clients, and paid subscribers. Push-button stock trading is an information service only. The information provided herein is not to be construed as an offer to buy or sell stocks of any kind. Push-button stock trading is created to aid subscribers in making informed investment decisions based wholly or in part on technical analysis. It's possible that at this time or some subsequent date, the editors of Push-button stock trading may own, buy, or sell the investments presented. All investors should consult a qualified professional before making any investment. The information provided has been obtained from sources deemed to be reliable, but it is not guaranteed as to the accuracy or completeness. The editors of Push-button stock trading make every effort to provide timely information to subscribers, but cannot guarantee specific delivery times due to factors beyond our control.